It's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. So we are here to do your full moon and Scorpio tarot reading at the park today. It's so nice out. Alright, so let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and commune with Spirit. Spirit, I thank you for being able to serve you in this way through the tarot. We ask that you would give us clear insight for Cancer sun, moon, and rising during this full moon in Scorpio on April 29th, 2018. We thank you for allowing us to, allowing us to call on you at any point in time for insight, advice, and guidance, and you be willing and ready to give us what we need for our higher selves to exceed as light beings. We thank you for the challenges and trials that bring us to our higher selves and for our shadows in which cause us to learn. Spirit, I ask that you would protect my energy. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Alright guys, sorry about that. Okay, where was I? Spirit, we thank you for the insight, advice, and guidance for Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. And we thank you for the insight you provide through the cards. Help me, Spirit, to be a clear channel for you. Protect my energy from interfering with the reading. And I ask that the energy of the reading not attach itself to me. We thank you for it, Spirit. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. And guys, if you are unaware of your moon sign or ascendant sign, just Google your natal birth chart. You need your birth time for accuracy, as well as your place of birth and of course your birthday. If you'd like to leave those in the comments below, I can find out your ascendant and moon sign for you as well, as the sun, moon, and ascendant make up the three major components in astrology of your psychology and personality. Okay. Spirit, I thank you for the chance to serve you in this way through the tarot. We thank you that we can come to you again at any point in time for advice, guidance, and insight, and you give us our best that we need, the lighter side of things, the pure good and pure love from you, to be the best we can, to be our higher selves, to take the pain of life and to learn from it. We thank you for all that life gives us. Thank you for the insight, advice, and guidance for Cancer, sun, moon, and rising, or ascendants, during this full moon in Scorpio on Sunday, April 29th, 2018. Spirit, I ask again that you would protect my energy from interfering with the reading, and that the energy of the reading not attach itself to me. And we thank you for it. Alright. If you guys are interested in natal chart readings, I do offer an entire natal chart reading, which is very extensive. It takes a while. That's the most, that's like a large thing to do. If you're interested in specific areas, or a certain issue, then I can do that as well, or a certain transit. Like we have Jupiter in Scorpio right now, and I'm offering readings on that. We're going to have Uranus, 'Uranus, 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 And that'll affect us each different, depending on our chart, depending on the house that it's in your astrology chart. The only way to really know how it'll affect you personally is to look at your natal chart or have an astrologer do that, as you can see the aspects like trining and squaring and that kind of thing of how you can best prepare for these transits. So, all right, and you can just hit me up, follow me on all the socials, and let me know, and I can help you with using the stars as guidance. It's good stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, baby, I know. She wants to walk around the park. Lay down. All right, let's get into it. Lay down. Lay down. You're a good girl. Lay down. Yes, I know. I know. He's a good baby. Lay down. All right, Cancer. So the first card we have I keep pulling them up wrong. The Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant. I'm not sure how to say that. So that is a major arcana card. It is the 5th one. It's the institution of the sacred. Now, the 5th house in astrology is the house of Leo, and that's going to represent heart, love, drama. It's fixed fire, so it's passionate, prideful. The sun rules it. But the institution of the sacred, organizations and institutions, spiritual authority, memory, traditional teachings, convention, revelation of the sacred, knowledge and book learning, a teacher, priesthood, history and learning from the past, learning from the experience of others. Okay? So, lots of learning going on for you Cancers during this full moon. It could also be, it's sacred knowledge, so maybe getting quiet with spirit and getting some clear insight. Maybe doing some studying over the weekend on some of our ancients and some teachings of older religions. Okay? Maybe doing a past life meditation, which will bring up memories, which it mentioned, and old teachings that maybe you've already known. Okay. So the advice in this position is the guide card. Represents the divine in yourself as well as in life. Now the shadow sides of this card is places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. Okay, so we want to make sure to stay on the lighter things of life. So you want to stay representing the nature of the divine in yourself and in life. I feel like the only way to do that is to keep a close connection with spirit. Maybe not always think of it as, when you're meditating or going into prayer, but keep an open channel, keep a close connection, try to stay present. If you feel led to give someone spiritual insight, or if someone gives you spiritual insight, make sure that you're placing that spiritual insight for what it is, which is the most valuable thing, as opposed to control of something or financial gain being above spiritual insight, okay? All right. So as you guys are getting this sacred knowledge, you're also being asked to stay close to spirit, okay? Keep doing that. Oh no, that's right. Okay, so this one is Princess of Pentacles, and it is reversed, which is going to represent the inward state. Pentacles Pentacles typically represent our self-value, self-worth, and what we're reflecting back to us monetarily, as well as our resources. Okay? So let me pull that up and let's see what we got here. Sandy! There's a good girl. Sandy! Princess. Hey, man. Get your booty away. Lay down. Princess of Pentacles, the womb of the world. It's fertility in the everyday world, fruitful foundations, physical health, immense potential and possibilities, contained in the most innocuous things, awakenings and new beginnings in life, somebody ready to bring fullness in their life, an eternal student. How awesome is that? So emotionally, you guys are ready for new beginnings at this full moon. You're ready to learn more, being an eternal student, which lines up with the Hierophant here on remembering and learning the sacred knowledge. It also represents fullness in life. So you're ready to bring fullness into your life. Okay, beautiful. For some of you, it may actually represent, like, growing your family, as it represents fertility. Fruitful foundations, physical health. It can be so many things. So however it's pertaining to you, it could be growing your business. It could be new things in business, new seeds you're planting. Okay. And we have the Thief card reversed. So that's also going to be inward. And it's the light attribute is sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So beautiful as that lines up with the guide card, which is, realizing that the spiritual insight you're led to give, or that's been given to you, should be placed above, control or financial gain. And the Thief card is here saying it's shedding light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. You have value, Cancers. You have great value. We all do, and it's just a matter of knowing that. We haven't been taught to, most of us have not been taught to truly love ourselves or as a whole. We've been taught that that's selfish. So realize your value and the potential wealth that will bring to you, which cannot be taken away, because that's what marks you as divinely genuine. It's from the divine. You have unique value given to you to use to obtain great wealth, and it cannot be taken. The only one that can take it, I will say this, is yourself and your own thoughts, or your disbelief in yourself, because you have to make the choice and act on it. I'm sorry, I didn't read the shadow side of that card. So the shadow attribute of the Thief card is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack, okay? So don't forget that you have your own unique value and you don't need to take from others, okay? And that's reversed, so that's something you're feeling within. Let's see, so we've got reversed as well, the Nine of Wands. And 9 in numerology represents completion. In astrology, it represents the house of Sagittarius, which is the only house ruled by Jupiter, which is our growth and expansion. Wands represent air signs typically, so that would be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. That could be in your own chart, or it could be someone that you're working with or in your life. So wands represent ideas as well. All right, so let me get over to the Nine of Wands. The strength of the will. The wounded warrior. This is inward. Perseverance, strength of will, never giving up, fighting despite loss or injury, fighting a losing battle. conserving your energy for the opportune moment, being given no respite or let up, being in the eye of the storm, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Okay, so this is how you guys are feeling inwardly. It's the strength of the will. So you have the strength to do the will that you've been given, okay? It's just not always easy, but it's what makes you grow, okay? The hard times are definitely what makes us grow. So if in this full moon in Scorpio, you're feeling like it's a losing battle, tap into that strength of will of never giving up, okay? So now we have the Mentor card that's also reversed. It's going to represent your inward state. And the light attribute of this card is passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Okay, so you'll see the picture there. The wise elder man, gray in hair, is teaching the young girl, sort of taking her under his wing, literally, as a mentor to her. So you're passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. This is inwardly. So maybe you're thinking about the sacred knowledge that you're learning as you're sticking with the divine and trying to represent the divine, represent the nature of the divine in yourself and in life. Sorry, I have to go back here to the Princess of Pentacles. I believe it was fire, what was it? It was Princess of Pentacles. The womb of the world, right, new beginnings. So as you're learning here, sacred knowledge, noting the divine in yourself and in life, new beginnings are happening. Probably in the way of monetarily and self-value, as it is a pentacle. And you're being reminded of your inner wealth, which is what you have to give to the world, what your value is. As you do that, no, baby, over here, almost done. Oh, gosh, scare me. Sorry guys, a little distracted. As you do that, you want to tap into your strength of will to persevere any challenges that come up in these new beginnings here with the Princess of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Wands, which means you have the strength to adhere to those new beginnings. You have the strength of will to get it done. And you're going to use what you've learned to realize your value, and then you're going to use that to pass on wisdom as a mentor. Now the shadow side is inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Okay, so be sure that, we don't fall to the shadow sides of things. Dude, my dog. Oof. All right, guys. So, once again, sacred knowledge and aligning with the divine, representing the divine as you remember sacred knowledge and study sacred knowledge during this full moon. New beginnings here with the Princess of Pentacles, and reevaluating, reassessing, renewing your value, remembering your self-worth and self-value that cannot be stolen here with the Thief card. Strength of will here with the Nine of Pentacles, as you pass on this wisdom and become a mentor to others. All right, it's a beautiful reading, Cancers. I wish you the best full moon in Scorpio. Don't forget to howl at the moon. Love you guys. Peace.